Picture this, a stretch of Chinese-built concrete boxes on one side. A North African-style mosque built by an imam who clearly misses his home. Souks, alleys, and cobblestone walkways are dominated by Fort Jesus, coral castle made by colonizing Portuguese. This is a trip to a historical Swahili city called Mombasa. Unfortunately, Mombasa can be a bit tired when the night falls. But in the morning, the sun rises and there's a chance of an amazing breakfast of maharagwe and chapati bread. Welcome to yet another episode of Convos in an Apron. I'm your host, Roseanne. If you're just watching for the first time, Convos in an Apron is not your average show. Okay, over here we have fun while exploring dishes from all around the world. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Convos in an Apron. Remember to also subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on notifications so you can get more videos like this. Okay, and you guessed right. Today we'll be making maharagwe, a popular dish in Swahili. And I have with me a special guest that will be helping me out today with this dish. His name is Chef Ben. Give it up, guys! Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my kitchen. I hope you like my kitchen.
I mean, I like what I'm seeing. It's really beautiful. It's gorgeous. You have a really, really good taste.
Check this out. I plated already.
Wow.
All right, so
you're ready for me.
I'm ready for you. I have your apron here.
Gracias. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm just going to get ready as well.
No problem. No problem. I mean, we're going to do it together. So
what can you tell us about this dish?
Oh, well, you see, I'm a big fan of East Africa, especially the Bantu region, their culture, their language, their food.
Oh, I love their language.
And Nigeria is also rich in culture.
Very rich.
Yeah.
So they have this dance they usually do, the chakacha dance. Can you show us how to do that?
I don't think I know that, but I know this Bantu one just
move.
Yeah, just like that. I mean. So,
okay. All right. So these are the ingredients we're needing today.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
They're quite a lot, and then if you notice, you see that we have a lot of spices.
Okay.
So they have something synonymous to the Asian people. They also love spice, and it's been said that when you eat a lot of spice, it's healthy, it's good for your health. So, I mean, so we're going to eat, let's say, a healthy meal today.
Okay,
so
there are lots of unfamiliar.
Yes.
Can you give us the names?
Okay, so let's start with some of the aromatics here. We have the onions, you have bell pepper, you have the jalapeno pepper, you have ginger there.
Love ginger.
Yes, very good. You have coconut milk here. And then, of course, one of the main ingredients, this is kidney beans. So this is canned kidney beans. If you don't have the patience, you could always go for these. And then if you have a lot of time, you could, just do it yourself. Just cook it until it's very soft.
That's the fresh one?
That's the fresh one,
okay.
Yes. And then you have chopped canned tomatoes here.
Okay. Is it possible for us to use substitute fresh tomatoes for
Yes, of course. I mean, some people don't like canned food. So if you're like that, you could just, get your fresh tomato, just cut it up in pieces.
So whichever works as
Whichever works for you.
Okay.
And we've got olive oil here. I love olive oil,
Yes,
you got parsley here for some garnish.
Oh,
yeah. So you have, this is cardamom powder.
Cardamom powder.
Yes, yeah. And then you have agave here. So this is like a sweetener, right?
Okay.
Alternative to honey or sugar.
Okay.
So we're going to just use that to get a balance, because when you use tomato in some of your cooking, plain tomatoes, can be sloppy. You want a proper taste. So that's why we have sweetener here. Then we've got salt, of course. Yeah. Then we've got garlic powder. We've got black pepper, and then we've got some other spice here. This is turmeric.
Turmeric.
This is what is it called again? Cardamom. Cardamom. Then we've got chili flakes.
Okay, I love me some chili.
Cumin, and we've got ground coriander here. And then that's pretty much about everything that we need to make this wonderful.
All right, let's get started.
Dish. Yes. All
right, so
we should wash our hands.
Sure. Before every meal, we should definitely wash our hands. This is the advantage of having two workstations in a kitchen.
I mean, it's really, really great. I was like, did you consult someone to build this up for you, or you did it yourself?
Yes, I had to. Someone built this for me.
Okay.
So I'll turn on the heat
yes,
now.
so let's turn on the heat and we can keep this here.
So we're going to be using this pan or this pan?
No, we're going to use this pan. This is the wok. You know, when you're doing a lot of Chinese cooking, it's basically done in here. So
I'll quickly rinse this before we hit it on. So how long would you say this dish is going to take?
It's a quick dish, say roughly 30 minutes maximum.
Okay. Is there a particular time to eat this meal, for breakfast, or lunch, or dinner?
Yes. Mostly eating in almost noon time.
So lunch?
So no, not lunch per se. Maybe
brunch in between 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11 o'clock and all of those.
10.
Because it goes along with chapata bread, and some people, it's a thing of choice, but traditionally it's been served with
I like to
bread.
eat bread in the morning.
Yeah.
Once it passes 10, 11, goodbye bread.
Yeah.
So this for me around 10.
So the next thing we need to do now, we're just going to allow the pot to be nice and hot.
Okay.
So you allow it nice and hot.
So do we cook this on medium heat?
Basically. So what we're going to do is saute the aromatics and the pepper first.
Yes, to draw out that flavor.
Yeah, to get that flavor. So the oil will go in there, just about 1.5 teaspoon.
Okay, 1.5 teaspoon.
I'm just going to highball it. So yeah, it's good.
Okay.
So you could just do that so that.
All right. Circulating the oil.
Yes. So we're going to leave that to get hot. Then the next one will be onions.
Okay.
I love onions.
So I'll get
you have the wooden spoon here?
Yes.
All right, great.
And this is fine?
Yes, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me help you with this. So the first thing will be... All right, to get our onions in. Can you hear that sizzling?
Yes.
Can you hear that? Can you smell the oil?
I really like olive oil.
I do love olive oil.
All right, I'm just going to drop this down.
So using your wooden spoon, because you don't want to spoil the non-stick pot, so it's always good to use a wooden spoon.
Yes, I usually prefer this, and it's stainless.
So you're just going to stir around.
How long are you frying the onions?
Maybe 1 minute.
1 minute, okay. 1 minute.
You don't want to burn it all out. And this has been, sauteing for like say 45 seconds.
Okay.
So next thing we're going to get in is the ginger.
All right.
So I love garlic, but I mean for this dish I do not really think I want to have garlic in there.
Okay.
So,
but is there an option if you want to? Can you add garlic?
Yes, sure. If you want to. So that's why you see we have the powder here.
Okay, this is garlic powder.
That's garlic powder.
Okay.
So if you want fresh garlic, you could also use
fresh garlic.
You could chop it up, you could blend it, either way you want it.
Okay.
All we're doing is just, build the flavor from the very beginning.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing basically. So we're just going to allow this also for like a minute so that they all blend together. And then,
all right.
You see, there's no enough oil in there. There's not a lot of oil. You don't want to eat too much oil
in your meal.
To be
very key, guys. Very key.
Yeah. So next thing that's going in now is the 2 pepper.
Okay. This is green pepper.
No, green pepper, jalapeno pepper.
Jalapeno pepper.
Yes, and then we've got bell pepper. So the whole idea about this dish is, not just when I cook, I like to, think about colors.
Colors, yes.
Yes, I like to, think about what is the final result of my dish, how is it going to look like. You see, it's already coming together. We've already had it.
And it's already looking very beautiful. You have green, you have red, you have white.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now is also to add some more flavor. We're just going to sprinkle a little salt to all of this. Just not too much.
All right.
So remember, you want to do this on medium heat.
Medium heat.
You don't want to burn it all out. You want them to also cook
together to draw the aroma.
So part of building the aromatics and building the flavor, what we're going to do now is, add the dry herbs.
Okay.
The flavor, the spice, everything is going to come together.
All right.
So we're going to add all the dry ingredients, the dry spice basically. So where do you want us to begin from?
Whichever way, with this one.
Okay.
So there is no procedure. You can just add. Okay.
It's just once you get your measurement right, you can just add all of them.
Sprinkle them in. All right.
Just sprinkle one. Then we got
Are we adding all of this too? I'll just help you remove this.
No problem,
so you have space.
Okay, so just do that fast, then I'll show you the next thing I'm adding.
Okay.
Okay, so what is this?
This is coriander.
This is ground coriander. Very flavorful.
Very, very flavorful.
So not too much, just a little. Then you cover this.
Okay. Should I get you turmeric?
Yes, please.
Okay. turmeric. Are we using some flake peppers too?
Not now, but we're still going to use that.
Okay.
Can I get like a small spoon to take out?
Yes,
this,
I'll get you.
Thank you very much. So I'm just stirring this while you get me the spoon I asked for. Can you smell that?
Yes, the smell.
It's
amazing.
amazing. Okay, so a little.
Okay. Next.
Then we're going with the
Turmeric?
Yes,
Okay.
just a little.
It's about quarter spoon of teaspoon. Okay.
Yes, just not too much.
All right.
What are we missing?
Is there any need for this one?
Yes, this is the garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Oh yes, you
A
said.
little as well.
Okay.
Then that goes in here.
And last one.
Then
the black pepper.
Goes in here. I love pepper, so
Yeah, I love spice.
all of this is good.
So there's an option for this. If you don't like spice, can you just not put it at all?
You can just not put it at all. And if you don't like the powder form, you could use the crushed one.
Crushed?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So what we're doing is, mixing all of this together. And if peradventure you see that it's drying out, you could just,
add
just
a
add a
little
little drizzle of oil
on
it, just like this. Not so much at all.
Okay. And then you keep stirring,
and then you
so
stir,
it doesn't burn.
And then you stir all of this together for like, say, 1 minute, so that everything incorporates.
So you saute this for 1 minute?
Yes. Are you counting?
It's all good.
All right, please do.
2, 3.
I think it's 1 minute already.
Okay, it's already given that, brown color.
Exactly. So all the flavors, all the spices are all together. So the next thing we're going to do now is to add the chopped tomato.
Okay,
so,
all right.
Thank you very much. So this goes in, you're going to hear that sound. When you hear that.
So you said like a substitute for this would also be the fresh tomato
if you want to.
So
thank you very much. So I'm just going to give this a stir.
All right. So how long are we going to fry this?
This is going to stay on heat for 2 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to stay for 2 minutes, and then it's going to get thickened up.
Thicken up. Okay, so that's the consistency that we're looking for.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create space for you.
Thank you very much.
There you are.
Okay, so we're just going to allow this to cook.
To simmer for about.
Yes, for some, let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay.
And I'm just going to place this.
So we're looking for a thick consistency.
Yes. So we just you see that all of the spices, everything has broken down into pieces.
Okay.
And then it looked black before, but they've all incorporated into the, the tomato paste and all.
So we're waiting now for an extra 1 minute.
Yeah, you see, like all the water is drying out already. So
you're getting there once the water starts to dry out.
Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. More liquid is going to come in. When this comes in, it's going to, break everything down into pieces. Okay. And then as it continues to cook. Another option is, if you're not using a pan, you could also cover it up.
Okay. So
that everything comes together and it cooks
That's
really
if you're
more.
Using a pot.
Yes, so it cooks really more faster than this. But
for those people that are going to be using fresh tomatoes, are they also going to get the same consistency?
So you would not get the same consistency. So what I usually advise is, if you're using a fresh tomato, you should add maybe, say, 5 grams of tomato paste.
Tomato paste, okay.
Yeah, so that would also give it the body. You understand? Because this is in can, so it has a lot of juice that has rendered already in it. So that's why you see we have liquid. We don't even have to bother about maybe it's drying out or anything. Okay. So we're even cooking it down. That's so to speak. So so right now I think we should proceed to the next thing. Okay, you see we're going to add this one. Yes. The kidney beans. But I think let's have this first. Let's like build all the flavors. So this is we'll have the sweetener. Agai. Agai. Oh, right. Either way. I mean, it's English. So how much is this? About 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. Can you get this out? Yes, I'll keep this for you. So the reason why we're adding sweetener is to create balance with the acidity of the tomato. Tomato can be really, really acidic. Acidic, yes. You don't want to be eating from the. No, so you don't want that. In case somebody doesn't find agave, can they also use honey? Honey is also good. Sugar is also good, but not too much. Not too much. Yeah, because I consider sugar as a form of seasoning, not as a sweetener. So I mean, over my life, I like honey. Cooking, and I mean, I like sugar. I like sugar. So whichever works for you. It is like a magic. Yeah, sure. Get a teaspoon and then you can taste. I hope you're not going to crucify me. No, I would not. Definitely not. All right, super. So it's cooking, it's cooking, it's cooking, it's cooking. Okay. So tell me what you can garnish it.
You know, the agave gives this flavor with the tomato.
Yeah, and have you realized I've not tasted it at all?
Yes.
I mean, because I can actually gauge what I'm
doing.
Gauge it. So, experience.
I have to cook. When I'm cooking, I have to put
so, I mean,
you
don't think maybe I don't know what I'm doing because I'm not tasting. I'm not.
Of course not.
Yes, exactly.
But this tastes really good, though.
Thank you very much.
This is the first time I'm going to try. I'll try this recipe. I haven't actually cooked, you know, tomatoes and using honey to just reduce that acidity in the tomato. Yes. But I can see how this comes together.
So because of the Nigerian blood in me, I'm also going to add some chili.
Yes.
Nigerians love chili. I love chili.
I love chili.
So I'm going to add some chili flakes, not too hot, just to like create a mild.
Okay.
So let's add some chili flakes. Okay.
So this all, the measurement depends on how much you like chili?
Yeah, how much you like chili.
Okay.
So that's fine. That's
all right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So now we're going to give this a stir as well.
Okay.
So now what we've done is that we've created a proper foundation for the beans. All right, so next thing now, we're going to pour in the beans itself.
Wow.
Thank you very much. And then, because we don't want to break it out, we don't want the beans to break it out, we want it whole, so we're just going to, at the same time,
don't turn it?
Yes, so I'm just, you know, using the handle to just
shake it
like this, it will all break up and you don't want to. So
okay.
For liquid, I'm going to turn in the coconut milk.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. So I'm just going to.
This looks so good.
Gently.
A little bit.
Give this a stir. Not to break all the
beans.
I mean, this recipe could serve maybe 5 people.
5 people.
Conveniently.
Okay. So depending on the amount of people that you're cooking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Really. So I'm just going to give it this. I can do that because I have liquid in there. So.
Okay.
So we're just going to allow the coconut milk to cook, and then as it cooks, it's going to also get thicker.
So how long do you cook this?
We're just going to leave it for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
So like it's more like a fast dish.
Yes.
You see the color is changing to creamy.
Creamy, brown.
I mean, you could basically eat this with anything. Smell. Can you see the chili?
Yes, I can see the chili.
Yes, so we're just going to allow this to cook.
I love the fact that there's so many colors going on.
Exactly.
I like my plate having yellow, brown, red, you know, just a mixture of everything.
Thank you very much.
For you.
So, yes.
We're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done. I mean, it's like a fast 30, 25 minutes.
20 minutes.
Depending on if you can manage the heat, you can do maybe medium high.
Okay.
But if you can't manage this, you just to make it medium. Okay. You understand? So you don't want to burn it all out.
So we'll allow this to simmer for about 1 minute, yes?
Yeah, no, we'll give it for like 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
You want the coconut milk to cook, you want them to marry each other, have an engagement.
Okay.
Have a white wedding.
I guess we have time to drink some wine.
Oh, that's amazing. You're treating me really well in your kitchen.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
And this was really, really fast.
Yes, I mean, I told you earlier that it's something that is really quick.
Yeah.
It's not something that is so fast. The major thing is just, you know, get all your preparations ready, get them done, and then you just...
Yeah, I think that's usually
so you remember we had just a little salt at the beginning?
Okay.
So right now, we're just going to add a pinch. I like to use my finger because I can, you know, gauge, I can, you know, just like salt bay, just a little.
I wish I could sprinkle salt like that. I would just make mistakes.
So I'm just going to wipe my hand with this.
Just need to
So now I'm going to give it a stir.
All right. So I was thinking that this dish would require water. I said that we didn't even use water at all.
Yeah, so that's because, you know, we've been cooking on a very medium heat.
Okay.
So we can monitor how thick, how the consistency is.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's something that I want. I mean, I like this consistency.
Okay, so depending on how you want your consistency to be. Yes,
so for me, this just needs to cook a little bit and then voila, we're good. So just keep this here. I'm just borrowing it for a moment. So what brand of wine is this?
I think this is white Chardonnay.
I mean, anything good works.
But I'm a fan of white wine. White wine just does it for me, especially when I'm cooking. All right.
So I'm just going
cheers.
To cheers. And I'm going
to MAHARAGWE.
MAHARAGWE.
Good, good.
I like the flavor. The the acidity is not so much.
Yeah.
You know, it's just pretty more balanced, and this will really go well with the seafood.
Okay. So are we done? Are we going to add?
Yeah. So we could just clear all of this out.
Okay.
So just do it together. Where do you put them? Where do you clear them?
Put them here. Okay. I like to always clear up my kitchen.
Okay. Then let's just give it.
So this, I'm guessing, would come in last.
Yes. So well, we're going to use that. That's fresh parsley.
So we're just going to dice them in.
So we're just going to use that to garnish. Then at this point in time, I think we should clear out and then get ready to play. Put my wine here. Just gonna give this piece a little wine. Down. Yes, I'm just gonna keep this somewhere here.
So just in case I want to try this on my own,
okay,
I would try it with maybe rice.
Yeah, I mean, see, I always tell people, food is cooking is dynamic, you know. But some people have a traditional way of doing things, right? Okay. So anything that works for you works, but you also need to, into consideration the traditional way, and you also want to respect
the traditions of the culture.
So if you're going to, derail from the tradition, you have to do it with some sense of.
So this is originally eaten with chapati bread.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's more like a quick bread, a lean dough, that's what we call it.
Lean dough.
Yes, a lean dough. It's like a very quick bread, a pan bread, just get all your ingredients together. Get a pan, a non-stick pan hot, and then just pan with some herbs and all of those things in.
Okay.
Then you're
just
good.
Heat it up and then that's it.
Yeah, so the Indian have something similar to that. They call it naan bread.
Naan bread.
Yes, that's what the Indian call it. So, I mean, the culture is, they are intertwined. Indian love spices.
Yes, Indian love spices.
Indian love spices.
Spices.
So right now, I'm just going to taste this for the first time, and then to be sure I'm not giving it. So just going to take this time.
So you want to mix till, the color.
Yes, everything is all cooked together. Can you see it's more thicker than
now.
The way it was
before.
So let me just.
So the more it cooks, the more it becomes thick.
Yes. So I'm just going to.
Hot. How's it?
Fantabulous.
You can taste the spiciness.
Yeah, it's good.
I think I need to try some so I'm not left out.
Yeah, please do. And you can feel the chili. It's not too salty. You can feel the beans. Everything is just really good. I mean, I love this. And, to think about it, this was the last time I made this dish was when I was in culinary school. So it's been about, a little while. So,
but it really came out nice. I love the spice.
Yeah, can you feel the coconut milk as well?
Yes.
Everything is just, the sweetness, the flavorfulness, everything is just, everything really works together.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like when I cook. I like to, have a balance. Serve all the taste bud really well. That's really important for me. To me, I mean.
So we just use this to design our plate?
Yes, so we're going to garnish. Yes, we're going to garnish. So at this point, I want to turn off the heat.
Okay.
Then we are good. So just turn this off. Then we're done. Just going to place this here. Take it out of the heat. Okay. So can I get like a kitchen towel to some sort of wipe it down?
Yes. Is there any preferred place to serve this, or?
Oh well, because it's like a soupy kind of consistency, so you want something that is going to, take it all once, like a bowl like this. So this really works for me. So I'm going to need like a spoon to get it all out.
Alright, is this fine?
Yeah, this really works.
I'm just going to rinse this for you.
Yes, you have practically everything, honestly.
Thank you.
Yes.
So this spoon is, going to help scoop.
Yeah. So this is referred to as ladu.
Ladu.
Yes, that's what we call it. The bigger ones. So we're just gonna put this here. Can you feel the aroma?
Yes. I love the consistency.
It's just so good.
It's not buttery.
So it's almost like you're eating ewa.
Ewa going.
Yeah, I mean something related to that. So some people refer to it as a bean stew.
Bean stew.
Yes. So this is it, and then there you go. Have it here, and then we have
garnish.
Fresh parsley here. And we want to ensure it's ready first, so I'm just going to use this
and design it.
Just here, just here.
This
Just
looks beautiful.
And then there you have it.
Voila!
Voila. Maharagwe.
Yes, Maharagwe. It looks. Our meal was so delicious. I hope you had so much fun in this segment. Up next is our special segment.